Welcome back everyone for some more Kingdom Come Deliverance. Today I'm not sure what we're gonna do outside of interrogate this guy, but the first thing we have to do today is get the key from Sir Bernard. So here we
I
go.
need the key to KCD cell.
So Sir Radzig let him have his way in the end. He should have let me beat some answers out of him.
If I were you, I wouldn't question Sir Radzig's orders. Give me the key.
Just try not to mess it up. Here's that key.
Thanks.
Ooh, that was a bit of snark. I wasn't ready for that.
Good luck then.
I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Captain Bernard. My intent was not to be snarky. Should be like a little snark comment there. Alright, where are we going? Load the map. Oh, that's right, because he's in the rat house jail cell.
Yeah.
So I thought we would finish our little escapade in the second act, but maybe not. Headless people. I guess not. I was hoping we would. And hold on, let's check something. Yeah, see? I feel like the timer on that is pretty extreme.
Yeah.
Alright. I really need the people to like get their heads back. You, sir.
What is it? Hey!
Get your head back. Oh boy. This is exciting. Wow. Maybe the cutscene will do it. Will the cutscene do it? Please let the cutscene do it. Yeah. Maybe a good hard load screen for all the textures that suddenly died on my computer. Come on, load the textures. Be a good boy.
Well, finally, I've had quite a wait.
Or
Why
not.
do you want to talk to me?
You just stare at his crotch.
Radzig will keep me alive only as long as it takes to get everything I
And he
know.
still has his sword.
You, on the other hand, gave me certain assurances. So I want to be sure that the secrets my life depends on end up in good hands.
I didn't promise you anything, but I'll see what I can do.
Very well, ask me anything you want. I won't be obstructive.
What I want to know most of all is who's behind it. Who are you making those forgeries for?
Do you think I couldn't have handled it all myself?
I'm not trying to insult you. It's just not a job one man could do alone.
All right, the way it began was I was short of coin, as usual. So I let those crimps in Sasau recruit me.
Recruit you into what?
I didn't inquire too much. In this business, you don't ask too many questions. But when they found out I wasn't just anybody, they put me in charge of the counterfeiting.
Oh, there
A
we go.
foreigner
Whoa.
by the name of Eric gave me instructions. But for sure, he isn't the chief. And there's someone highly placed at the monastery who's mixed up in it too. But I don't know who.
Oh, there are my textures. Goodness.
How did you come to hear of all this business?
I met some old friends in Colleen a few months ago, and they said they were heading for Sasau, that armed men were being recruited, and they'll hire anyone.
Old friends? Who were they?
Just a couple of brigands. We used to ambush the Margrave's messengers in Moravia together.
Nice friends you keep.
I was in dispute with the Margrave. A man in my position finds himself mixed up with all sorts.
And then what?
Rapota and I had been living off stale crusts for a month, so I wasn't going to turn down the chance of work, honest or otherwise. We rode to Sasau and met with the recruiters. It didn't take long to realize I was a nobleman fallen on hard times, not some common peasant.
Can you get to the point?
Well, they introduced me to this Eric, and he told me what was needed. They set up the workshop, got the men, the supplies, everything.
Crimps? You're telling me this Eric is recruiting armed men in Sasau?
Well, it seems so. I was giving the recruiters some of the coins to do it. The fake ones, of course.
You see down
can I
here
find
on
the
his hip,
recruiting
the
guy?
sword isn't quite
That's
there.
tricky. It was my friends who led me to them. We met with them in the woods next to Sasau. It's about who you know, as always.
You said you gave them money. Where was that?
They'd ride to the mine gallery to see me. I don't suppose you'd find them there now.
If you say so. This
Oh, we're
Eric.
not done.
You reckon he's not the one in charge?
He puts on airs, but he's just a naive young pup. And he's always going on about his lord, though he never mentioned him by name.
Where can I find this Eric? You must have had some meeting place.
He used to come to the workshop unannounced. And after what's happened, I doubt he'll be showing his face there again.
This highly placed person at the monastery, what can you tell me about him?
I've no idea who he is, only that he's no small fry. After all, he handles the exchange of the forgeries in Passau.
I see. Is there anything else at all you can tell me about him?
No, he was supposed to supply me with materials too, but he backed out. Eric said he probably got cold feet.
Interesting.
That'll do me for the moment.
Will you put in a word for me with Sir Radzig? I'll swear allegiance to him if he'll have me. I'm sick of being a renegade.
I can try, but I can't promise you anything.
There we go. Is his sword still there? No. Alright, I'm gonna lock you in, dude. Oh, what is going on here? That's creepy, dude. Alright, looks like our textures are back. Very good. Alright. Hey, all the textures are back. Yay! Alright, let's go talk to Radzig. I went about and I finally learned all the ripostes, or the riposts, from Bernard, which was awesome. And I've trained in the highest level of sword skill, which was pretty cool. That was kind of in the interim, as it were. Alright, let's, can we do that? Yeah, let's do that. And I got a point of sword, which gave me a new perk point. So I learned Fellar Scarmaker for the long sword. So now I have 3. Zornort, the Wrath Strike, False Edge, and Fair her Scarmaker. Come here. You, come here. Nope, wait! Oh, you stupid.
What are you doing?
Well, I'm trying to get at this guy. Hey, there we go.
So what have you learned?
All sorts of things. There's some foreigner called Eric behind the counterfeiting ring, and someone highly placed at the monastery.
The monastery? Really?
That's what Jezek claimed.
So it's worse than I thought. If this is true, we'll have to proceed with the utmost caution.
Why? Can't we just go to the monastery to investigate?
No. If the church is truly involved, I have no authority.
So what will you do?
Hey, we completed all the glisters. All right.
It's been easy nut to crack. I'll have to consult with Hanush. And what of this Eric? Who is he?
I don't know, but he's recruiting armed men in Sasau and forming an army.
Damn. So it looks like Pribyslavitz wasn't the end of it.
It most certainly wasn't, sir. And what's more, Sir Jezek is convinced this Eric is only a go-between, and there's someone bigger behind him.
You should return to Sasau and take a closer look at those recruiters. If they're going to attack, we must find out sooner than last time.
It might not be as straightforward as that. Sir Jezek didn't know them and has no idea how to find them.
You'll have to manage somehow, my lad. Don't tell me there's an armed force amassing here and nobody knows anything. Go to Sasau and try to find them.
I'm not sure where to start, sir.
Then ask around the alehouses and inns, or at the Rathaus. Someone must have heard something. These things can't be entirely kept in the dark. Whatever you do, be careful, Henry. And best not mention my name. It would attract unwelcome attention. What we want is for the crimps to take you for just another village lad they can lure into their gang.
All right, sir. I'll try to blend in as best I can.
I know I'm asking a lot of you, but I know of no one else who could help as much as you can now.
Sir, there's one more thing. Sir Jezek went with me without resistance, because I promised him he could come to an agreement with you.
My boy, my boy. You make promises in my name? That could turn out very badly for both of us. But, if it can prevent bloodshed, why the hell not? We may well come to some arrangement after all, but I can't say yet what will become of him. You'd better run along.
As you command, sir.
There we go. All right. Our honor is intact. The game is saved. We have interrogated the man, the myth, the legend. We are now going to get out of my way. We're going to go sell a bunch of stuff real quick. And then we're going to go to ye old, the place, Sasau. And when we're there, we'll be back. All right, and here we are in Sasau. I ran into a Cuman patrol along the way. I got one of them. They had a lot of archers, so I kind of fell back. Interestingly, I think I have figured out kind of why the guy has such a low reputation. The armor guy has such a low reputation of me. And actually, I should just sell all this, shouldn't I? For whatever reason, in Ratai, I think, like, I maybe accidentally once, ages ago, tried to pickpocket him. And then I ran off, because I was like, oop, nope, that's a mistake. And, because you get excited, you push and hold E, and then it's like, oh, you're pickpocketing the guy right in front of him.
God save...
And I'm pretty sure that is what did it. I'm pretty darn sure that is what did it. So, he freaking hates me. So, that's life. That's why I'm gonna, in theory, possibly try to spend money at my own armor when I'm up there, but I'm not willing to just, go all the way to Privislavis.
Well,
just cause. If we happen to be up that way, we're definitely gonna sell. Even if it's at a loss.
you're a...
My last off.
That's better. Drop it.
Alright, hurry up, hurry up, hurry up.
Aye,
Alright, that would do. Thank you. Goodbye. Apprentice blacksmith you are. Alright, so we have got to hunt around for, like, people? Things? I don't know. I find it so funny that they're like, hey, we want you to go and, let's level up our dude too. We want you to go and just act like a normal guy, you know? Never mind that you're like, you're just, I don't know, you're just kitted out in in-game kit. Maybe legs and arms need a little bit more. But you're basically awesome. But it's cool, dude. Like, it's just funny. Alright, so let's see. You always favor diplomacy over brute force, +2 speech, and -2 strength. You prefer to remain in the shadows. +2 stealth. Strength and speech. Cannot be combined with perks from Emperor Brute. So we can't do that anyway, because I think I have brute. In the wild, you have a +1. We can't do that. We could do scout 3. Now, over here, these, they always come with a trade. You grew up in impoverished conditions, so comfortable bed is inverted for you. The worse the bed, the better your sleep. Increases the sight distance for fast travel. You notice events along the way sooner, and your chances to evade or improve. Reading level increases by 3, but your strength in warfare have incurred a -1 penalty. I don't like that. With a low reputation in a given area, you also get a +1 bonus on strength, speech, agility, vitality, but your reputation rises much faster than usual and penalties are less. Your reputation is high in an area, you get a +1 strength. Same time, though, your reputation falls as much faster than usual, and the penalties for jail time last longer. As long as you remain still, your tiredness and hunger will stay at the same level. See, I'm never going to get manly owner. What does this one do? Humans are afraid of you, and there's a 50 greater chance that they'll flee in combat. Your strikes against them will also be a lot more effective. Oh, that's cool. Manly odor. 20% faster at night, but 10% slower in the day. No, see, that's a horrible trade-off. I mean, oh, the decisions. You know, we typically try to do well and not steal things and do things, so I think we'll go with this. Local hero. What could go wrong? But we typically do try to be good, you know. So we'll see. We'll see how that goes for us. It could go horribly. Alright, so anything else we can spend on our main level? Doesn't look like it. Okay. There you go. Leveling up. All the things. Now, oh gosh, no. We have to go back into the menus. What are we doing? No, I don't care about Gertrude. I don't care about flowers. Yeah, we're on main quest. Alright. I guess the real question. Here we go. Okay. Alright, so let's go down to the rat house here. And we'll see what they have to say. Mr. Scribe Man, what have you...
with you, good sir.
Oh.
I'll be with you.
Oh. Is there a one that lets me learn... What does this one do? A book concerning humans. Really, I'm interested in... Ooh. How unscrupulous backs dishonest trade. Oh, I'm really interested in a book that's going to teach me, you know, Primer 3. A skill book on reading. Can only read after achieved level 10. Well, I don't know what my level is on reading. But, you know what? I mean, we'll get it. Cool. You know, I'm curious if this is going to give me a point, and I'm curious if that's going to give me a point. So we'll get those. We're good. Check the basket. Oh, God. Look at that number. Ah! Must haggle.
I'd like to discuss the...
Alright, come on. I have no idea if this guy likes me or not.
See you.
There. Better price. Okay, this guy. Come here.
God be with you.
I've got a few questions for you, Bailiff, if you don't mind. Have you been having some trouble around here?
And what business is it of yours? Did someone complain? Who sent you here?
No one complained, though I'd be interested to know why you think they might. It was Lord Radzig who sent me. He'd heard word that some unsavoury characters are holed up round here.
Begging your pardon? Well, what the devil does Sir Radzig care about it? And I keep hearing the same from Sir Sebastian. And he's got no dog in this fight either.
Well, we can certainly sweet talk him.
Sir Sebastian? Who's that?
Sebastian Baron von Berg. He's here under monastery law to protect us against all this unrest in the land.
Why should he care about the city? That's not his jurisdiction, is it?
Quite true. I'm in charge of this city, but he keeps telling me I've got cutthroats hiding around here, and I should be more vigilant. The goal of the man.
Okay.
You have an inn, and the horse trails cross here. There must be many travellers come seeking work, and not all of them honest men.
Aye, it's true. Bedlam has broken out once or twice, and restoring order was no easy matter.
Has there been anything like that lately?
No, it's been quiet here lately. Now that I think about it, I don't recall coming across anyone here like that.
Nobody looking for soldiering work, maybe as a merchant's guard?
There's always one or two like that. But if they don't get the job, they move on.
Okay.
I heard some recruiters are meeting in Sasau. Seemed likely they'd get up to mischief and people might complain.
Do you think that people here complain and I don't do my job? Nothing of the sort. Old Lederman's the only one that comes complaining, but I pay no heed to him.
And what does this Lederman complain about?
Lederman is our local tanner. Lives by the quarry, which is where, well, some youngsters go there to wrestle.
They go there to fight and that doesn't bother you?
Why would it bother me? Much better to brawl there than in the tavern. At least in the quarry they can't damage anything but each other. And my catchpoles go by there from time to time to keep an eye on things.
Okay, there you go.
Have you heard any talk of strangers in the town? Maybe people acting oddly?
Nothing worth mentioning. Sure, there's been some talk about the miller. Folks saying they've been seeing him doing this or that, or people visiting him at night. But he's never done anything. He's a decent enough man for a miller.
I'll try asking him if he's heard anything.
He lives on the other side of the river, by the bogs. But don't go getting your hopes up. He might not be able to help.
Thank you,
Well,
baby.
all right.
Good luck to you.
There you go. Now you know, and knowing is half the battle. Let's see, what is our charisma's? Meh. Get out of here, scribe. All right, now where are we going? Now we're going here? Innkeeper? Yeah. And then we're going to go... Oh, there's the miller. Oh, no, there's the tanner. All right, let's go to the tanner. We can run, yeah?
Welcome, Henry.
Thank you. All the people are so nice in this town. I find it funny that Radzig, I do find it funny that Radzig thinks that I'm just going to be able to walk in. And I'm sure the game is written that way. But I mean, come on. Just going to walk in like a boss. Now, they have their own quarry here, but they don't take stone from here. They... Ooh. Oh, she's old. Ah. Tanner. The only one I could. Damn!
My respects to you.
Tanner, I've heard all's not well with you.
It's better now. I must have eaten something bad.
No, I mean you've complained about some ruffians raising hell behind your house.
Aye, true enough. That lot's been a thorn in my side. And when I went to tell them to take it elsewhere, they nearly beat me to a pulp.
When are they there?
Nearly every evening. Every god-forsaken evening. Shouting and bellowing there till nightfall. And then they leave. Probably to get drunk.
How many of them are there?
How would I know? They make as much noise as a herd of wild boar in rutting season.
And did they all attack you?
Aye. They knocked the stuffing right out of me.
And nobody does a thing about it?
I've been to the bailiff, but he couldn't give a rat's arse. There's no commotion under his window, so what does he care?
That's quite a bailiff you've got.
A scarecrow would keep better order.
If you want, I'll take care of them.
Well, you look like you could move mountains, but there are several of them and just one of you.
Perhaps we'll be able to settle things peacefully.
Maybe. They might think twice before kicking your arse.
Perhaps I can reason with them. It doesn't have to come to blows.
Well, break a leg, lad. Or better yet, don't. But if you manage to pull it off, you'll get your reward. Don't worry. May the Lord watch over you.
Okay, take care of the brawlers who meet at the eatings behind the tanner's house, which is, of course, the quarry. Alright. Oh, what are we doing there? Okay, well, we got some time. So we will go back to the inn and talk there. Definitely should have brought my horse. You know, as I think about it, the sprinting thing for vitality, you know, the run 20% longer, but you have 20% slower, that might be okay. Because ultimately, I mean, the guys I'm typically trying to chase down to kill, they do run out of stamina. But we run out at about the same rate. So maybe that's the right answer. Come on, horse. Let's see you just negotiate that like a ninja. Yeah, of course you did. Jerk. Oh, sorry, bro. All right, let's check out this cat. Nope, townsman, villager, innkeeper.
Good day to you. What do you need?
Have you noticed anything suspicious lately?
And what's your idea of suspicious?
Have you heard of anyone looking to hire some rough men?
Mercenaries, you mean?
Yes.
Yeah.
There were some fellows conspiring here in the corner twice a week, and others coming and going. They didn't look entirely respectable, but they never made any trouble.
And what happened to them?
I don't know, they just stopped coming. And I haven't seen hide nor hair of them since.
You haven't heard anything about where they went?
How could I have? They just stopped coming, and that's that.
Where do you think they might be meeting now?
How should I know? I'm an honest innkeeper, not a man-at-arms. They could be meeting at another inn. They could be meeting in the woods by the light of the moon, for all I know.
Is there any way I'll recognize them?
Unquenchable thirst. They drank like fish. They were rough-looking too, big-bearded and scruffy. Aside from that, they mostly kept to themselves.
That's not much help. What did they do while they were waiting for someone?
They drank. And they played dice. I do remember there were always dice on the table.
So they were fond of dice, were they? And where would you find a game around here?
Anywhere there's dice and usually drink. That's all you need for a game. Although it dawns on me now, I never saw Simon with those men, oddly enough. He's got a nose for drunken dice players with a coin to lose.
Simon who?
Why, the young miller. He runs KCD Mill. Neighbours are always slandering him for trafficking, but who knows? Maybe he just has a knack for business.
Okay.
You don't know where I might find some more dishonourable folk?
And why would you want them? You'll set tongues wagging about you.
But they'd be the ones to know what reputable townsfolk don't.
I grant you that. Well, we don't have an executioner, just a knacker. But he's an odd fellow. Like any knacker, I suppose. And there's some strange tales about Miller Simon, too. But I'd say it's just jealousy.
What can you tell me about the knacker?
Decent folk don't talk about him. He deals in carcasses.
I was hoping you'd tell me a bit more than that.
Why should I care about him? He lives in a house by the church, and that's all I know. And all I'll say.
Okay. Oh, gosh.
What can you tell me about Simon?
There's not much to tell. He runs KCD Mill, and some say thieves meet there at night. But isn't there gossip about every miller? I don't think he's a sinner. But only God knows for sure.
Anything else?
You might not find him at the mill. He's a busy man, always out and about making some deal or other. And he likes to throw dice, especially when he sees a fat purse hanging on a drunken belly.
Thank you for the help.
All right. Well, there you go.
Not at all. But why off so soon? Sit down for a tankard or a bite to eat.
May the Lord
No.
watch over you.
Not gonna happen. Cause I like your pants. Sorta. You're lucky I don't want to kill you.
Watch it.
Alright. Yeah, okay. Keep it coming.
God be with you, Henry.
Yeah. Everybody knows me, I swear. It's a bit disconcerting.
Who's there?
Oh, gosh.
One ale over here, please.
Alright. Now where do we have to go? We have to do all kinds of things here today. God, right, I gotta talk to the knacker. So he's the guy that helped us with the church thing. Here's the other inn. Alright, well he's closer. Let's run over to him. Maybe. Down by the church, you say.
Yeah.
Heat. Yeah, I think he's right down here, yeah. I believe that's him. Gravedigger.
Good day to you.
Are you the local knacker?
I'm the local grave digger, but if there aren't any burials to take care of, I'll turn me hand to knackery.
Well, then you might know a lot of things that others
Oh
don't.
gosh.
I'm a decent man. Not always honest, but decent.
Anything fishy going on in these parts?
There certainly is. Candles are being stolen from the church, as brazen as that. What sort of people do that?
Ah, but have you heard of anyone around here hiring adventurers and bandits?
How would I know that? Most people avoid talking to me. I don't even go to the tavern much these days.
And what's been happening in Sasau lately?
Nothing interesting. Except maybe that bitch being slaughtered.
What? Who was she, a villager? I wouldn't call that nothing interesting.
No, I mean a dog bitch. It was a while back, but they called me to clear it up.
What happened?
The dog looked like she'd been hacked to bits. They were scared it was some demon, but as far as I could see, someone took a sword or an axe to her.
Why on earth would anyone do that?
What do I know? Maybe he was snooping around where he shouldn't, and the bitch went for him. I hear there was some dog-bitten fellow being cared for at the monastery. Only they kept him there on account of a broken leg. Maybe that's the same one.
Well, okay.
Thank you. I'll be going now.
Henry's like, whoa, why would anyone do that?
Stop by any time. People shy away from me, except when there's a death. or the
We've
sense
hacked
of
our fair share of dogs, haven't we? Yes, we have. What's our food like? Nourishment 68. We'll take a bite of your food, sir. There you go. Alright. Don't think anything about it. Okay. Now, what time is it? We got plenty of time. We're going to head across the way to the other end. Don't get in my way. Swear. We might have an opportunity to use our dice, depending on if this Simon guy wants a piece of it. We haven't, we've never used the many illegitimate dice that we have tucked away in our box. Sleipnir. Alright, where's the innkeeper? Here he is. Hello, sir.
Good day to you.
I'm looking for some people you might know something about.
If they come here to drink, maybe. But I won't aid you in any mischief.
I've heard some rough men come here looking to recruit. Have they ever stopped in to eat or drink, or to arrange something?
There were some brawlers that used to fight behind the tavern, but they raised such a commotion, I went and complained, and the town watch drove them off somewhere.
I wasn't thinking about that lot. I'm looking for recruiters that hire mercenaries and other cutthroats.
Don't know about that. Every once in a while, a merchant will hire some help or an escort, but nothing more. Nobody comes here regular. I'd notice if they did.
Do you happen to know where the brawlers you complained about moved on to?
I've not got the slightest inkling. I'm just glad all the shouting stopped. It scared the horses in the stables.
You haven't heard talk of any scoundrels in town?
Well, I have heard some things, but I can't say if they're true or not. There's some that talk just to hear the sound of their own voices.
And who's the most frequent topic of that kind of gossip?
Miller Simon. They say he's rich with coin, and it's not from the mill. But that's nonsense. Folk just don't know how much a mill can earn.
Anyone else?
This guy seems really nice. I wonder why. I'm very curious about why people don't come.
Evil eye, or them that's not in bailiff's good graces. But I don't suppose that's what you want to know.
Thank you, innkeeper.
Not at all. Would you like something to eat or drink?
Yeah, I'm very curious about this.
I've heard it's not quite as lively here as it once was.
Well, I wouldn't say that. Guess they're always making merry when there's a drink to be had.
That's not quite what I meant. I'd heard there were some stable boys staying here for a long while looking for work, but it took too long and they took to causing trouble.
True, but that's nothing new. No, the thing is there's not many wagons coming through at all. Folk are afraid to travel far in case they get done in by some cutthroats or, God forbid, have their wagons requisitioned by some army.
So there are fewer travellers, and some of them must be a little unsavoury.
I take anyone who turns up. They come one day and leave the next, maybe with someone else. Past few weeks I've only had trouble with one who skipped off without paying.
He just vanished, without a word.
Well, he said he lost all his silver to the miller, and he had to go and see him about something. Only he never came back. Left all his belongings here.
Do you still have them?
Of course not. I sold them all a few days later when he didn't come back. The buyer's gone now too, before you ask. But there wasn't much there in any case. The seller didn't even cover his bill.
I wanted to ask you again, innkeeper.
Well,
thank you.
Not at all.
One of these days I'm going to go back through all these quest givers. I'm very interested to see if I can find the one tied to the murder shack that we found all those ages ago. Okay, nope, not that button. This button. Oh boy. Ask Miller Simon about the crimps. Ask the wounded loudmouth about the crimps. Up. There we go. And we're off. We're off to find the loudmouth.
Yeah.
And if we get all of this investigation done, then we will head back to I don't know, beat up some guys, I guess. Is that what we're gonna do? Oh yes, give me those great, there we go, textures. Alright, let's go find this loser. I want to recruit Johanka. Look.
Everything here is fine?
Oh gosh. I can use him? Seems odd. Philip from Skalitz. Poor Philip. Alright, well.
He's not reacting. But all I can see that's wrong with him is his leg. I have to ask Johanka.
Okay, Johanka. Where'd you go? Oh, in the 2 seconds.
God be with you.
Alright, Johanka, you need to stand up, honey. Come on. Now turn around.
What are you doing? Look where you're going.
No, you need to speak. Speak. Ugh. Alright, seriously, is that what's going on right now? Take care of the brawlers. Yeah, ask Miller, ask the wounded. Help Yohanka with treating patients. Yeah, well, I can't. Ugh. Okay.
Would you teach me more? Certainly.
He's not gonna let me.
I'm interested in. Wouldn't you rather?
Yeah.
Well, I'll think.
Yeah.
Take care now.
Goodness, come on. Yeah, I can't help people if you don't let me. So she's making her rounds.
What the hell?
Well, bro, I don't know what to tell you. Am I supposed to use a bandage? Yeah, can't bandage yourself. I know. All right, well, I'll tell you what. I'm gonna freaking have to figure this out. So
Lord Almighty.
yeah, so we'll be back when I figure out what I'm supposed to be doing. All right, here we are. So the deal is, apparently, you do not have to save the guy with the broken leg. I mean, it's purely optional, and apparently there's some significant bugs with it as well. So, yeah. Apparently, if you come here and you beat these guys up, yeah, apparently it just, the problem kind of resolves itself. The last one will tell you what's going on. So we'll see what we can do here. Birtwick, Stump, Lanky, Weed, and the Tanner. Alright, well. And Punch. Talk to Punch.
The Tanner sent me. He says you've been causing a commotion at night, and I thought I might convince you to stop.
Ha! So all his whining finally found a friendly ear, did it? Let me tell you something first, whelp. I'm the bailiff's man, and we're not doing anything wrong here. Old Lederman's only been whining like that since he lost a bit of silver. Didn't bother him before that.
He told me different.
Ha! Of course he did. Otherwise no one would help him. Go ahead and ask the lads. They'll tell you the same. It's God's honest truth.
I'll take you at your word. But what should I do now?
The way I see it, you've got two choices. Screw that old liar and leave him be, or get down to business.
Nope.
What do you mean, get down to business?
Well, you may think you're pretty tough, and if you give us all a thrashing, we might think it over. But then again, we're no strangers to a hard fight.
If I break your arm, then you won't be coming here for a while, will you?
But I'm a fair fellow, so I'll make you an offer. If you enter our tournament and win, which means beating us all, then we'll go elsewhere. If you don't win, then you're flat out of luck and have to leave. That's not so bad, is it?
Yeah, it's not so bad.
I'm looking for work, and I've heard someone around here wants fearless men. Do you know anything about it?
I've heard they might be looking for a new knacker. So if you're not afraid of carcasses and the occasional pile of shite.
Thanks, but no thanks. Word has it someone's hiring mercenaries and other fighters.
Ah, well, you've heard more than I.
What are you doing here?
Nothing special. Just a little evening wrestling. It's good for your back and digestion. And your purse too, if you know your business.
If I wanted to join in, what would I have to do?
It's pretty simple. First you have to beat Weed. He's that not too dangerous looking fella there. But some nights, he gets a good rest and he's got God on his side. Then you can try one of those three. Doesn't matter which. And if you whip all three, you can test your mettle against me. Fair enough?
So the last match is with you.
That's right. They say a bout with me is no joke. Just bad humours.
Well, alright then, I
I want to
guess.
fight you.
What did I tell you? First beat Weed and those three clowns. And then I'll have time for you.
Oh, okay. Got it.
I want to get better at fist fighting.
Let's do that real quick.
I'm interested in more advanced techniques.
All right, but it'll cost you.
We'll
Isn't that quite a lot?
we'll get a little bit off
What
this
about
guy.
this?
You won't get...
Since it's you.
Well, a little... Agreed. Now listen up. Take care now.
Oh. Alright, a little bit better. Alright. What is our unarmed combat anyway? No idea. 7. And you don't get anything, you just punch people. Alright, Weed. That's Stump. There's Bertwix. There's Lanky. Where's Weed? Alright, Weed, let's do it.
Jesus Christ be praised.
I heard that someone was looking for men willing to do anything. Do you know anything about that?
No, but I'm always the last to hear of anything like that. I'll ask Punch. He'd know.
Okay.
I heard you gave him quite a beating.
It's his own damn fault.
Really? He just came to tell you to go elsewhere.
That's what he told you. Bollocks! He came of his own accord. It was him started the fuss, after he'd lost all his money.
He really tried to have a go. I wouldn't think he'd have it in him.
He tried, but he didn't have much luck. He does pack a punch. But landing it in the right place, ha! I'm not surprised he's got no children.
Oh, wow. Alright, let's do it.
Let's go. Good luck to you.
Interesting.
Ow.
Eat-a-doo. Interesting.
Bring it up. Yo! Kurwa! Ah! Oh! Oh! Oh!
Boom! There you go. We're getting better at that. We could use a little bit more. Oh, he's just gonna pass out.
What's that?
Nah.
Welcome, Henry. I beat him senseless that time, remember?
Alright, Stump. I don't like
I'll
your
be with
face.
I heard that someone's looking for men willing to do anything. Do you know anything about that?
Willing to do anything? Meaning what? Something filthy like helping the knacker? I wouldn't know. Go and ask someone else.
That's not what I meant, but alright.
Alright.
fight.
I think it's pretty clear that the Tanner is
That wasn't bad. But now we'll take it up a notch. May the Lord watch.
certainly the Tanner got his butt kicked. Oh yeah. Yeah, get some. Oh. He takes that. He's just gonna get into the knee. Get. Get. Yeah. Oh, dude. Oh man. All right. So that's Stump. Oh, how do we get over this again? There we go. All right. So there goes Stump. There's, let's see. Betwixt Lanky, and then we got him. Alright, we'll take Lanky. Why not?
Good day to you. What do you need?
We're going to ask you the same question we ask
I heard
everyone.
Someone was looking for men willing to do anything. Do you know anything about it?
Maybe. I work in the quarry, and they're always looking for extra hands to replace them that's got something broken.
That's not what I meant, but thanks.
Yeah,
Let's fight.
Tanner's a loser, but let's get on.
You look
let's get
pretty
on.
good. But I'm betting it was just luck. We'll
Maybe.
see.
Maybe. That's true.
Good luck to you.
Oh, good luck to me. Thank you. You're a good man. Oh, you're a little bit better. You got some... Oh, you got me. In the knee. Get a little bit more hit points. Whoa, 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 your brother. Oh, you got me. In the knee.
Ow.
Fine. You're getting the clench a lot here. Oh, he's gonna get me there. Come on. Yep, take the knee. Take the knee again. Take the knee again. And again, one more time. Oh, we'll kick you away. Yep. There you go, buddy. Down you go. Boys, boys, boys. Betwixt, you're next.
Good day to you.
Good day to you.
I've heard that someone's looking for men willing to do anything. Do you know anything about it?
If I knew you better, I might tell you. But as things stand...
Let's fight!
Alright.
That wasn't bad. But let's see how you do with me.
I feel like you're gonna lose, but that's just me. Take that. Oh, alright. Yep, like that knee. Like that knee. Like that knee. That doesn't work. Come on. Oh man, got me good there. Get out of here. Let's get some stamina. Come here. Get that. Get out of here. Get out of here. So I think this guy is the guy we want to deal with.
I want to fight you.
You put on quite a show. Can't say I expected it. Take care now.
All right, boyo. Oh man, this guy's tough. Yep, but you don't like my knee, or my knee, or my knee, or kicking you away. No. Like how he's punching through a steel helmet. Oh, this guy's got some real meat to him. Come here. Oh, there it goes. feel like none of these guys would be particularly happy with taking a gauntlet to the face, though. They wouldn't have any teeth left. Yeah, take the knee. Bend the knee! That was a good hit. Bam! Bam! Yeah, that was good. Oh, he got me. He got me. He got me. He got me good. Ah. Get out of here.
Ow.
Alright, let's back away, back away. Get the stamina up, get the stamina up. Whoop, turn this way. You got nothing. You got nothing. In there, get in there, get in there. Bam, into the knee. Take it, take it. Yeah, get away. This is an unfair fight. I'm wearing full plate. I mean, it may be way off, but bro, what a punch to the face. Bam, 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 bam. Oh, ooh, we'll take that, and that, and that's it.
God save you, Henry.
Well, thank you. Who was it that I wanted to talk to? You.
I've heard that someone's looking for men willing to do anything. Do you know anything about it?
If I knew you. Good luck to you.
Alright, so I think... Okay, maybe we have to fill this in. Wait for this guy to wake up? Is that what we have to do? Wake up, dude. Alright. When he's awake, we'll be back. Alright. So, defeative punch.
That was pretty good. I didn't think you had it in you.
You were really good. I've got to hand it to you. Most lads don't make it past me. So listen, I want to tell you something.
What's that?
There are people here looking for really tough men, and I'd say you fit the bill. So when you walk through town this evening, if there's a light in the church, go in and wait a while. If they like the looks of you, they might give you some work.
Thanks. I'll think about it.
All right. Well.
Good luck to you.
There you go, game saved. So here's what's going to happen. I'm going to go to sleep. Ask wounded... Yeah, yeah, well, that's life. You keep your broken leg. I heard that if you do help him and the game doesn't glitch, you like snap his leg back into place and he's all screaming. But hey, I'm going to go to sleep and do all the things. And we will continue this episode when I get up and I play it. But we will go straight to the church. We will look for the flame in the church, and we will walk in and see what is going on in there. So, oh, see, the light is on. So we're going to go in there here in a second. When we're inside, we'll be back. And that will be, of course, after I've slept.